Here we are in our final module together called Emerge Aligned Self. In this module, you will become even more familiar with this aspect of your soul that is now wanting to radiate and transmit in the world. The true you that is ready to be an embodied experience made manifest in physical form here on the earth plane. As you are dancing and becoming intimate with this aspect of yourself, you start to move into some really aligned action. So much of the inner transformation has taken place. And there's certainly a different energy to the group now too, right? That we're not so deep in the clearing and healing and the restoring that we actually are now starting to make some choices and changes and commitments so that our outer world is a true reflection of what we now know to be true about ourselves. So this module is very much about the aligned action. As you start to take aligned action, and the real healing now is in the doing, in turning up as this new you, there is another process that will begin for you. There are more and more aspects of your soul that will make itself known to you. And whether this occurs in the constraints, the time constraints of this module, or sometime after our program, you now have the tools and the processes to meet with all the other aspects of your soul that will make themselves known to you. And you will meet them in your guidance gateways, and you will bring in the earth's energy, and you will start to bolster and strengthen the multi-dimensional facets of who you are. It starts to round yourself out as a woman, as a mother, as a worker or businesswoman, as a creative. It starts to bolster in your relationship with money and your health. And in fact, there are many aspects of your human experience that now will shift and change in response to these various aspects of your soul that are continuing to anchor into the earth. So, as we do draw to the end of our program, let me remind you of two things. One, please come into our community before our time here does run out. And secondly, as I'm sure you've heard me say at various stages throughout our time together, that even if you're feeling like you're behind, or that you haven't kept up with the materials, or you haven't yet anchored your soul, please remember you are exactly where you need to be. Your soul is guiding this, not my time frame or the time frame of this course. This is being revealed to you in exactly the right time and pace for you. Come back to your soul call, and each expression of your soul that is revealed will add more detail, refinement, and honing to that soul call. I can't wait to hear about what you are finding and what the onward journey will look like for you. This is where the rubber meets the road, and you have to put into action what you now know to be true. So let's dive into our final module together, Emerge Aligned Self.